what do you think about Vdm?
Yes. Before Jenny's grown up prick, now it's stroke. No.
What do you mean by prick?
No, but I'm saying the truth.
That's not the truth, okay?
He confirmed it now.
I'm telling you that.
He did.
That's not it.
My own crush.
Your crush is on.
No, it's just that's what it does. As much as a lot of young men out there, they do it. That's not his job. That's not like that's what he was doing. I'm saying he has been a social commentator. He has talked about issues before Jenny's Group.
Wagwan Lagos, Wagwan Nigeria. Welcome to the first episode of Online Panel Objectives. I'm here with me to my right, I have
J to the O to the Y to the B-A-N-K-S.
Oh my God!
Here to my left, I have the ultimate light-skinned boy.
It's not only
Dominic Raymond.
the retarded boy.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Okay, on this first episode, we'll be talking about juicy gist that you all want to hear. Okay, so the first question I will be asking today will be for Uncle Ray. I would like you to tell me, yes. I would like you to tell me, what do you think about Vdm, our very own very dark man? What do you think about him?
I want to set you up.
You need to pay her.
Okay, so personally for me, very dark man started very well. I mean, on a very good note, in the sense that he started off with the what's it called again? Skincare vendors, trying to like put them back to their place, getting up that numbers for their product and stuff. Yeah, for me, I feel like he did a very nice job, creating awareness about cancer and a lot of all these lightning products. So I feel like, yeah, he did well. But lately, I think he had really drifted off that line in the sense that he had really talked about a lot of unsensitive issues, which I think he can really do more. But
very dark man didn't start with skincare products. You say he started well. No, that's not where he started. He actually started as a social commentator. But that Jenny's Glow issue was what blew him. That's where many people knew. I knew him before Jenny's Glow. He always talks about social issues, trending issues on social media. What he's doing now is what he has been doing. Like a musician has been singing, but now one song now blew up. Okay. I've seen him commenting on social issues before now.
Okay, if you said you've seen him commenting on social issues, can you just tell us one?
Okay, I'll tell you one. This girl that cooked after Chef Dami, after Hilda Bassi, Chef Dami. When Chef Dami cooked, he took a clip of her video and talked about it, and it was like addressing some celebrities like this first class boy and direct homes, and he lives like a girl in Yolua. Yes, he was talking about.
You think Yolua behave like a girl?
Yeah, he behaves like a girl. He doesn't hide it. He says it. It's feminine. He says it's feminine. Men don't say I don't attack Yolua.
No, you're not attacking him. You're just trying to.
I'm just saying the things I've heard him say. Yes. So basically, before they go slam me one lawsuit. He talked about Enioluwa, and then he said, why is Enioluwa not going to encourage Chef Damit? Why is he not going there to eat from the food? That he's always eating food up and down. So, like I said, he has been doing this. It's just that it was that Jenny's Glow issue because the NAFDAC incidents and NAFDAC went there. They says that's where people are knowing from. So you saying that he started with Jenny's Glow and he deviated? No, you just don't know him. If you know him, you understand that that's what he's doing now is what he has been doing. He's a social commentator. And I think we need people like that in the society.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we need people like that in the society. And then you knew him before you grew up, and I think he got to know him.
Yeah, he always know. Now all people don't blow, now they know.
You before some of
us saying now. Okay,
no, it's not correct. It's just floating on social media.
It's allowed,
but some of us go deeper than just what everybody sees on the surface.
Okay, so let me be honest. Yeah, I think it's allowed to pick the kind of people you want to know. I don't think
you know who everybody knows. That's it. You are just like
I'm allowed to pick the people I want to know. You cannot tell me.
No, you know who everybody knows. You don't know people when they are struggling. You only know them when they are successful.
But of course, you know everybody. You get to know everybody when they've blown up.
Of course.
Wait, let's be very clear. Very Dark Man spoke on Chef Dami's issue. Yes. That trended. Very Dark Man only trended because of Chef Dami, not because everybody knew him as Very Dark Man.
Of course.
That's what you understand. It's like saying you are training as a musician, not because you are training as a person. That's what he does. What he does is commenting on social issues. There are people like that.
There are
That's their
social
job.
there are social commentators that comment on social issues that don't trend.
Those are the
So
ones
I
that
am
are
saying,
successful.
so I am saying,
You know,
no,
in every
I am
profession,
saying
there are
that-
poor people. Just like you now, you are a poor podcaster. Now, in every
Now I eat again.
you will never make it.
now,
You will never
let me
make
tell you, in every profession there are poor people, which is the circle that you
But
represent.
no poor, right?
Now hold on. Then he had not made it. You understand? But he eventually made it through Jenny's Glow. So when you say that he is now deviating, you are wrong. I'm saying that he has deviated before. That's what he does. He comments on social issues. So he had talked about Chef Dami, I talked about women on TikTok, just like that.
He talks about almost everything.
Before Jenny's Glow, he talked about everything. Now you say he started with NAFDAC people trying to get NAFDAC number, but now he's deviating. No, he's not deviating. All he does is comment on social issues. Any social issue is what they call them, social commentators. But you wouldn't know that because all you see is what you see in the front of your phone. You get that?
I think the
If you-
reason
if
why
You are myopic. You can't
Your-
see more than your nose, your grab nose.
At this point, why they insult my
I think-
video?
No, no, I thought
I think he has,
never.
he has
This
a
boy,
personal
they beat
crush.
me.
It's like he has a personal crush on VDM. So it's
Just say that you are crushing on this man. Just
No,
agree.
it's not like I'm crushing on anybody. See, the thing is,
You are supporting him blindly.
no, I'm not supporting.
Don't worry.
See, I love
Breakfast go
VDM
full your
because
eyes.
Oh my
I
God.
love VDM. Right?
Yes.
Because I love VDM because he sees
You get big chest.
things
You get big.
far beyond that. Not just the chest.
sees-
I see. Wait.
Me say I get
Yeah.
chest. Me say I get chest. Calm down. Me say I get chest.
Nah, lie. Your chest
chest-
will be like spoon.
The chest is there. The muscles are there.
Of
you know
course.
what?
I have the muscles too. I have the muscles.
Which
Don't worry.
muscle? I can't see any muscles.
You
there.
can't
The
see-
only
don't let me
muscles
remove my
I see is here. So the reason why I actually
No,
like
because you
him
use
and I
singlet.
follow
You use
him,
no pictures. I don't use singlet. I'm well dressed.
the reason why I love
Responsible.
him and then I follow him is because he sees things in a different light. Because
Yeah.
in one thing, Nigerians we like to like focus on one direction. Like we think in one direction. Okay, oh this is if I'm putting my narrative to you, you accept it. But VDM sees in a different light.
I won't totally agree with what you're saying. VDM do not really see in a different light. He's
What
just
makes it
portraying himself to see in a different light. Let me give you an instance. During the Mobile issue,
Yeah.
he was one of the forerunners of the people that was blaming Naira even without proper evidence. But later, he got himself. He got himself. He realized his mistakes,
Yeah.
and
That
then he
is
was
what
trying
I'm
to
say, because
skillfully
he
and systematically withdraw himself from
Yes.
that narrative.
Exactly
Do you
what I'm
understand?
trying to say because you actually analyze a situation very well. Like
Sometimes he does things, not all the time. I'm just trying to tell you that.
I
Sometimes he does.
just think he
Sometimes,
gets
for you to
facts
say
right.
he's always getting his facts right, that's another wrong perspective.
It's not wrong. I just feel
It
he gets
is.
his facts right, and then that's why people
I'm
are
saying,
always paying.
I'm saying
I
not in
don't
all
think- I don't think
situations.
so.
Not in all
Not at all,
situations.
yeah. But
And my
initially, it
only
really look like I have a one-on-one beat.
No, you are just completely wrong. You are out of the equation.
Eh?
We are the ones here.
Okay, wait, guys. The only problem I
So
have.
my opinion now does not count.
I'm not saying it doesn't count.
So why you
But
say
your
my
opinions are
opinion?
inside the bush. We are on the road.
I
Okay,
forgive
the
everything.
only problem I have with DM, let me tell you, he's always speaking on women, and me, I love him. Oh,
He's not.
why?
He's not.
He's speaking on
That's
women.
not
He
true.
will say women you are this, women you are that. Please now.
Maybe that's because women are this and women are that.
Actually,
What do you mean by women are this or that?
They can be this and that. Yeah, sometimes can
now your gender, night talk say they bring themselves to the table. Are you not this and that?
Of course, I'm the table. What do you
Which
mean?
table?
How are you the table?
What do you mean? When
Okay,
we-
actually,
wait,
Actually,
wait,
you
I
can
don't
be
understand.
you and the table are the same height.
What do you mean by that?
You and the table are the same
Oh,
height.
you want to insult me?
No,
now?
no,
As
wait,
you see,
nah.
you want to insult
No.
me, right?
I say
No,
you can be the table
Okay.
because you and the table are the same height.
we are the same height.
That's what I'm saying. It's
But
not an insult.
how would you, as a man,
Oh man, you don't score.
as a responsible,
Yeah, it is possible.
Oh yeah, don't press, don't press. You say you
Why-
are the table.
yeah,
It
I am
depends.
the table.
That's not
One like
your
your three leg table.
This table you guys are trying to break, I'm actually that table.
So she.
Because
I'm going to break you eventually. That's it.
How will a responsible man say what do you bring to the table as a woman? Are you kidding me?
See, let me tell you, when
You
in
can-
the first
you can-
century, and everything a man can do right now, a man can do it. If you are in school, women are making first class.
Of course.
So this is not agroeconomy when we are going to farm. Like this man that was going to farm before.
So you were
Fine,
going
let's
to farm
You dey
first?
crazy. You know
Oh,
go
you're
farm
a
before.
farmer.
You know go farm before.
No, even
Now,
though
you can't tell me as a woman you are the table. You can never be the table.
Of course.
You can only be the table if your senses are not working. Like maybe
What
you're
do
an
you mean
object.
object?
Yes.
What?
How can you
Okay,
ever be
wait,
table?
wait.
Like
Let me ask you this one question. When you say what do you bring to the table, what exactly do
what are you
mean?
contributing to the relationship?
What are we contributing to
Apart
the
from
relationship?
sex.
See,
Yeah.
you guys, this is your problem.
Besides,
Because
sex is a
you
two-way thing.
always
It's not as if
think-
it's one person that
You
is
always think when a woman is coming to a relationship, it's about sex, and this is your problem.
So basically, we need people like VDM in societies
I
so they
agree.
can hold other people to account. You can't just come online now and say, I'm selling this film, VDM will attack you.
Of course.
Understand? He's simply holding our society to account. I don't think there's anything wrong.
You don't think he's doing too much?
He's not doing too much.
No.
He's making his own money. The more videos he puts out there, the more he monetizes
Views
his
get,
page,
of course.
the more views he gets. He's making his money. It's like a job to him right now. So social commentating, you really can't say you're not doing too much, because if you don't put your issues on social media, VDM will not see it.
Of course.
He will not come to your bedroom, or he will not come to your dining room, or he will not come to your sitting room to say what's happening between you and your wife. Whatever issue that VDM is talking about, it's an issue that you yourself have brought to social media. So you can't blame people for talking about it.
I think I do not have a problem, yeah, when he comments or say things about the stuff he sees on social media. But my point is, when you start making it look like, how do I put it now? When you start analyzing it to a different light entirely. Now, I don't know if you saw this recently.
He has a right to his own perspective. What are
Of
you
course,
saying?
he has his right.
But you cannot impose this perspective on
Why is he imposing it? He carry a gun.
My question is, okay, so
How do you impose it? You carry a gun.
let me
Put a gun to your
break
head.
now. Let me break it down.
Break it
Okay.
down.
There are issues where he had commented on
Yeah.
that gave people a different idea that are wrong, in my own opinion, to the
And he
original.
has a right to spread his own
Your own
opinion.
opinion.
Exactly.
wrong.
If it's wrong,
It's
in your
wrong. It's
own
wrong to
opinion.
you.
You're
Does
not
not mean it's wrong to other people.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
He can be wrong to
let
you
me try.
because
Let me
your
try
head,
and paint a
opinion.
your
situation.
head is
Your
not
own-
balanced.
Wait
Your opinion
now.
is your
Let me
opinion.
try and paint a situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paint on.
So my point is, if somebody comes up with a post online tomorrow and says, they were bullied, or maybe they got beaten by
Yeah.
so person, for
Yeah.
example, and then he jumps on that conversation and says, "Oh yeah, the abuse in Nigeria is too much. We have to limit this." The truth is, you have not really gone out to confirm if this conversation is true. If whatever this person said was true, you get. But because you want to make yourself relevant, that is the word. You jump on this conversation and then you start making people believe what is not true. And by the end of the day, if you realize that this stuff this guy posted, I'm being realistic. I'm not saying that as a social commentator, you should not say what you have to say, but you have to be sensitive enough to understand that there are issues that are way more sensitive than your analysis.
Okay, can I address what you just said?
You will always want to defend. I'm not
It's
saying
not about
It's not like
defense.
he's defending VDM.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
let me let her address what you said.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
Now you just said something. Somebody comes online and the issue eventually is not true. Remember that everything is called social media. The
Bro.
essence of social media is not for you to go and create a law or a rule out of it. Whatever you see on social media, nobody expects you to just believe it verbatim. You could see a video that was edited. You could see something that is just like a prank. You see something that is not real. If you go and create a real perspective from social media, that is your fault. It's
You
not
are
it's not
entitled to
VDM's
what
fault.
you believe or what
I
your
still
opinion is.
I still feel you're not getting
It's possible I'm not getting you. I'm not supposed to get you. I'm not you.
it. Guy, these people, because you call them social commentator, can pick scenarios and then make people believe the wrong things.
They're not
Okay,
forcing
wait,
those scenarios
wait,
on
I
you.
am not saying false. I am not
That's
saying
what I'm
false. But okay, so VDM, we all knew VDM when he started very like from the scratch. What I mean
Yeah.
is, he started growing his account. Of course, he started talking about social issues.
Mhm.
He started getting followers. As I'm talking
Right.
to you right now, I am one of his followers, and he has over 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yes.
Now listen to me. Listen to me. What I'm driving at is there was a point in his life when he had 200 followers. We had limited community. At this point, he has over 1 million followers. The community had grew. I don't know if you understand. Your community
Yes,
had
so what's
grown,
your
rather.
point?
The community had grown, rather. What I mean is, what I'm trying to say is, if you convince 200 people, I mean a limited community, or
Yeah.
you're trying to say something that they absorb, yeah.
Mhm.
When you have 1 million followers, you're putting this narrative out to 1 million people. So my point is, you're already a celebrity at this point. And then the more you put these things out, the more people are more able to digest them and then work with it. So when you start misleading people, you don't have to impose it.
So now you are trying to say whatever a celebrity puts out there is what people
should do.
digest. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
My point is, whether you put the wrong or the right information out there, your followers would easily digest it. But my point here is,
Your
most
followers
of the time,
like you
most
are
of the time,
your own opinion.
Exactly.
in as much as you are entitled to, okay, so why are they called followers?
Okay, so you follow people. Okay, you're
So you just be following them like that.
I am not saying you're following them.
Wait,
I am saying that
people
information you
celebrate
put out. Okay, you're trying to change the whole scenario now. The information you put out are very vital.
Okay, you are rigmaroling.
I'm not rigmarole. I'm telling you fact.
Now,
You come out and say somebody was arrested. You come out and say somebody was arrested.
Yeah.
VDM probably does a video and said, "Oh yeah, somebody was arrested." Now, when you said somebody was arrested, you had 200 followers. When VDM reposts it, he has over 1 million followers. So over 1 million people are meant to believe that somebody was arrested. Now, my point is, do you understand that that could be a lie?
Okay.
But somehow, VDM had been able to convince over 1 million people.
VDM only distributes the information to 1 million people. It doesn't make 1 million people
believe.
But you know that majority of those 1 million people, now do you know that VDM is one of the celebrities that a lot of people follow with? How am I going to put it now? A lot of commitment, because they feel like, oh, the way he thinks is different. A section of people.
So is that the problem of VDM?
I am saying that he can easily mislead people. In as much as he's a social commentator, I think there should be like, I don't know.
I think you are mixing things up here. You are mixing people who think for themselves and online fools that follow celebrity blindly.
Online fools, celebrity blindly. If you don't put it out, if you don't put out the wrong narrative,
okay,
they would not follow.
You are a follower of VDM, right?
Of course, yes.
Do you believe everything he says?
Of course not. And that's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. But you realize that a lot of people actually believe what he says.
But you're not.
So these are the section of people I'm talking about.
These are the people who believe 100% on what he's saying. They are the category of people I'm calling an online fool, because they don't find out the actual facts.
Exactly.
So this is my point. I think VDM is the one who needs to find out the actual facts before he posts or does the video.
What
the actual fact about something that's already online?
No.
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
Something trended recently about, was it called Crime Board? When he said something about people kidnapping and stuff. VDM came out and said nobody should do donations. And then he made it look like if he does not tell people to do donations, they should not do it. Now, who are you? I know they beef you. I have no problem.
Why are you becoming an apologist?
I'm not being
No, say whatever it is you want to say.
Okay, so the truth is I'm not apologizing to Brenda. Come on, let's be honest.
Why would you?
I am just saying that
he will not even accept your apology.
I'm not even apologize to her. I'm just saying that I know they differ. We're here to just analyze everything he has done so far.
They explain too much.
What will be your problem? What will be your problem with that?
You just said
because the truth
doesn't make sense. You're
all out to attack me, and then you're making it look like I have a problem with VDM, which is
you have a problem with his methods of doing things.
Okay, you have a problem with
you don't even know what you are saying. You are thinking.
To an extent, yes. I have not criticized. I'm
trying to tell you that the guy is making his own money, so he can talk as much as he wants.
Aside you being a businessman, aside you making money off whatever you see on social media, I think you still need to filter these things. You go out.
Why should that law only apply to very that man?
I am not saying it should apply to everybody. I'm not saying it should apply to him alone. I think this is where you're getting
we were promoting betting platforms, promoting useless betting stuff that you put 10,000, you win 100 million. It was still very that man that came out to tell people, be very careful with these guys, because this doesn't really work in the real world.
Okay, so
why didn't you call Brainjot out? Why didn't you call this Edo boy, Sydney? Why didn't you call this other guy, Sabinu Zabe? I don't know if Sabinu did it.
If I have the opportunity to call these guys out,
see, this rule you are saying should apply to everybody.
I am not limiting it to very that man.
Why it can never be applied. This is not apply a rule to people personal life.
You feel like everything I have said so far on this podcast is limited to very dark man. I think you're wrong. You're very wrong. The only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying right now is because he is the subject matter as we speak.
Okay.
And
And then
if for any reason we have to talk about silly talker promoting betting platforms that are not realistic, I think I'll say the same thing.
But then I'm trying to tell you that if something is already on the internet, he can talk about it the way he sees it on the internet. You won't blame him for saying why didn't you
But
investigate
his narratives could be wrong.
His narrative is his opinion. He's not forcing it on you.
His opinions can be passed on to his followers.
Okay, so you don't have an opinion.
Okay,
You don't have an
guys,
opinion
guys,
because
guys.
I am not
pastor.
saying you
Wait,
should not have an
wait,
opinion. I am
guys.
saying your opinion
Guys.
should matter.
Okay,
It should
okay.
be right.
Okay, your
That's
opinion
you are
should be your
contravening his freedom
opinion.
of speech and expression.
Your opinion
Instead
should
of
be
the
your
talk
opinion.
bush. So guys.
So guys,
We're just trying to have-
Because now that bush in your head. So that's what you see because it's in front of you, it's all over you.
Can we just round up, Joe?
your opinion is your opinion, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Don't force it on me. Now, the same people who claim to want freedom are the same people who force their opinion on people
Down
like
on
this.
people's throats.
I have
Don't
never
do
forced
that.
my opinion on
That's
anyone.
exactly what you are doing.
Don't do
No, I
that.
am not forcing my opinion. I am
Don't do
just
that.
stating an opinion. I know they force them.
Let's state it and let's move forward.
Okay,
But
let's leave my dark baby. So what do you guys
Please,
think?
I don't like that. Abeg. It's not a dark movie. He's a very dark man. I am the dark baby.
Yeah, the dark baby.
Yeah.
I beg you. Who did this guy? Who did this guy? Who did this guy? Conclusion, I'll say, in conclusion, I'll say very dark man. Please continue to go to I love you. I don't know about that.
Seconded.
Continue doing the God's
Just keep
work,
making your own money.
Make your money. Look
Talk
fine.
on as many issues you can talk about. There are some people like this, my upcoming podcaster. Like he has that opportunity and that number of followers.
Jump on.
He go do video morning till night. He go
I do
do
not have a
shit.
problem with him doing video. You guys are always getting
We are not
whatever
saying you
I
have
said
a
wrong.
problem with
I do not have a
doing
problem.
Well,
with
there's
his
no
video.
problem you have.
I
Yeah,
am
that's
saying
why.
that.
Continue your videos.
Oh,
And
God.
keep putting pepper.
I am
Yeah,
saying.
nice.
I am-
Yeah, exactly. Continue putting pepper.